Hi, welcome to Szikla Cue King 2, How to Connect a Master or Full Auditorium Pack Part 1. This is the best way to use Cue King 2 to enjoy all the power and functionality of the full system. First, connect the plug pack power supply. If you want to, it's possible to cable tie the power lead to the nearby side panel. On the front panel, you will see the orange power LED light up. Set the channel switches on the back of the master station and the RF handset to the same channel. Make sure the RF All button is turned on. On the RF handset, press the forward or back button. You should see that the master station is receiving and indicating forward or back. You should also see that the RF Local LED confirms the master station is receiving these cues via the local RF receiver. If you turn the RF All button off, the unit will not receive cues from the RF handset. We'll leave it on. The front panel has buttons to enable and disable 4 different USB outputs. USB output 4 is a remote output, which we'll talk about in the next video. USB outputs 1 to 3 are located on the back of the master station. Plug one end of a USB cable into the computer running your presentation, and the other end into USB output 1. When the USB LED turns solid green, the system is set and ready to go. You don't need to install any software because every computer is already Cue King ready. If you are using a Mac, it might open a box to ask you what keyboard you are using. It's not needed, so just close it. When the handshake is done, go to the front panel and enable output 1. Click away and you should see your slides go forward and back. If you turn the output 1 button off, the master station will still receive cues from your RF handset, but they will not be passed to the computer. Plug a second computer into output 2. Now, when the first presentation is finished, you can switch to the second one seamlessly without having to change remote handsets. Plug a third computer into output 3. Multi-screen presentations are now simple to create and run as separate files on multiple computers. The Cue King 2 system will support a maximum of 7 computers for multi-screen, using 1 master station and 4 lecterners. When you advance a slide, the user adjustable indicator section gives you confirmation of each cue. Turn on the speaker button. Use the forward-back test buttons as a convenient trigger while you are setting the indicator to your preference. Adjust the duration knob to set the length of time the LEDs and audio will persist for each cue. Adjust the frequency knob to set a tone that is most desirable to you and/or least likely to annoy others nearby. Adjust the volume knob so that the sound is only just audible. If you want to, you can turn off the speakers altogether. Headphones are also an option. The headphone jack is always turned on and the volume knob sets a comfortable listening level. Now try it with your RF handset. A wired Lectern button can be purchased separately to use as an alternative cueing device or as a backup for the RF handset. On the master station rear panel, attach a Cat6 cable to input B. Attach the other end to the Lectern button. There are 2 entry points. On the master station front panel, enable input B. Now click away. If you turn input B off, the master station will ignore all cues coming from the Lectern button, as well as any other devices on that line. For setting up additional input devices, see part 2 of this video. Thanks for watching.